Fuck you, Craig.
All hail
Buddy,
Craig.
welcome back to the Chaotic Podcast. It's me, your boy, Skinny Zinny, with Craig, Panda, Nathan, Andy, and Diablo Slayer.
Hello.
Dakota.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag, mate.
All right. So, everyone knows what we're talking about today. So since I went and saw the Eternals the other night, we are on the Marvel topic for,
Great
today.
movie.
Eternals? Yeah, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. I know a lot of people didn't see it, so I won't go too far into detail.
Yeah. I saw
it
when it first came out with a buddy of mine, and it was just so great. I loved it.
Yeah, it is definitely a great movie.
It's definitely more of a storytelling movie than anything.
Someone at Kayla's work was like, you guys aren't gonna like it. There's only 3 fight scenes, and then the entire fucking movie was the giant fight scene.
Yeah,
I was like, bro, what do you mean 3 fight scenes? I'm sorry they didn't split up the fights enough for you.
Yeah, it's 3 fight scenes throughout the entire movie, which means 1 fight scene in the beginning, 1 in the middle, and 1 in the end.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's definitely not the best movie out there, but I'd give it a solid 3.5 out of 5. I think
I'd give it a 4.
the main thing that people don't like about it is it's not characters we recognize. So, like, if you're not a comic book nerd like some of us, then you're not going to understand the movie.
Well,
Right.
the whole thing of Eternals is to expand on the MCU instead of just keeping the same characters. Is to expand and show, hey, here's a lot of other people in the universe.
Exactly, but you got the main people that just watch because of like Spider-Man
I mean, it's kind of like how they introduced
and
Guardians
Black
of the
Widow's
Galaxy.
ass.
Oh my god!
Yikes.
He could still get slapped. You know what I mean?
Black Widow.
Not anymore. She dead now.
I don't think she's actually dead. There's a theory that when Captain America travels back through time to put the stones back, that when he gives it back, they might give back her soul.
Possibility.
I was only going off of like Hawkeye. So there's like this new show Hawkeye, and he was like watching like a play or something on their lives, and he saw the Black Widow character, and he started to like tear up and shit.
Isn't there a new Hawkeye movie or show out?
Yeah, that's what
That's what I was
he's
just
talking about.
talking about.
I
didn't
have
know.
not seen that.
I started Loki, which has been really good so far.
Loki is great, my god.
But I haven't watched any of the other like series ones yet. So I just started Loki because I'm watching everything in order. And I was gonna wait for Kayla to catch up, but I realized that that's like 10 movies away. So I'm like, no, I'll just watch it a while. The only one that I'm not excited for is WandaVision, because no offense, but I don't really care about Wanda's
after
character.
the first season, it kind of fell off for me.
I just don't care about Wanda enough,
I don't care about Vision enough either.
Yeah, like they're like my least 2 favorite characters.
Yeah, Wanda's my least favorite out of all of them.
All right, but did any of you guys read like comics and stuff as a kid, or still?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
I didn't get into comics until recently, and I still don't like read them like that. I like to collect them and put them on my wall and stuff like that. But like, I was never a comic kid, I guess.
So, like, some of my favorite comics were like some of like the spin-off of the superhero ones. So one that I really like to read is Batman versus Predator. It's the best.
Okay.
Good old DC making a lot of sense.
Yeah, I know, right?
I think Marvel is way better than DC, especially movie-wise. Comic-wise, I'd still say Marvel's better.
But not by as much of a margin as the movies are.
I think it's just Stan Lee in general that made Marvel what it is today. Rest in peace
It's
to my
definitely
guy.
a juggernaut now.
Yeah. And
But I think
they kind of do his legacy a little dirty here and there, but
yeah, but I think DC has some like great characters that could rival some of the Marvel ones, like Moon Knight for one. Where's my ketamine, bitch?
Do you guys see how they're going to be interpreting, adding in DC and Marvel in together, like together?
I don't think it'll be popular. I think the only person that could really hold a chance against the Marvel Universe is Superman, and he gets soloed by a rock. So
I think, here's what I think is going to happen. I think they're going to have kind of like a Justice League versus Avengers type of thing.
Justice League gets their ass kicked every time.
Oh yeah,
Oh my god, yeah.
Maybe not, because the new Avengers is kind of
Yeah,
they're kind of weak. But
because they got Bucky and Falcon who are good together.
Winter Soldier would get stomped.
I don't know
Yeah,
about
Superman's
that.
killing everybody.
But
All
Superman's
like
not,
people
but
that don't have.
Superman's not in the new Justice League, though. Remember that the Justice League had to fight Superman recently, so he's not in.
Or are we talking about OG or new?
No, if you're
we are talking
about
current.
No, he's in there. If you watch the most recent Justice League, they bring him back to life, and then they, at first he fights them, but he eventually remembers once he sees his.
But
once he
he's
sees
still,
Lois.
but he's still not a part of the Justice League like he was, though. That's my thing.
No,
yeah.
that's true. Superman still does, like hero work and whatnot. All of the humans in the Marvel universe get stomped on by Superman, guaranteed.
I want to see the way.
The only person I have a problem with that is Iron Man, because he's smart enough, just like Bruce Wayne, to figure it out.
Iron Man's dead.
Well,
we're talking about right now, Marvel, right now versus DC.
Okay, Banner. Banner could definitely figure it out because he's just as smart as Tony.
Well, yeah, I mean, it doesn't take a lot of green fucking
The only
rock.
person that could hold up to Superman is
Captain Marvel.
No, and it's Icavus.
Okay.
From Eternals, because they literally have the same exact powers.
Yeah.
Except Icavus can self-heal.
Which is OP as fuck.
I would say, like, if anybody in the Marvel universe really did stand like a decent chance against Superman, like, let's say like it's just
Captain
powers.
Marvel.
There's no rocks or anything else involved, right?
Thor.
Captain Marvel.
Yes, Thor. But I would also say someone like,
Captain
in
Marvel.
terms of like power and what he had at the time, Thanos with the gauntlet.
But without the gauntlet, he's ass.
Well, I mean, he can still throw hands.
Yeah,
he got stolen by Thor, bro.
Yeah,
Dude, he stood up. Yeah, but hang on. Here's the thing, though. Thor was like throwing axes and shit. He stood up to Hulk, who he just said stood a chance against Superman.
Thanos got his ass whooped against Captain America.
But hold on, Thanos also beat the worst version of Hulk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah.
He beat Hulk after his head was all messy from Ragnarok.
True.
Yeah.
True.
So Thanos would not have a damn chance without the stuff.
All right.
Hulk was stuck as Hulk from Avengers, the one where they brought fucking Vision in.
Yeah.
Age of Ultron. So he was stuck from Age of Ultron until Thor Ragnarok up in space as the Hulk. So
which means his head is messed up.
He basically cock blocked himself.
I think so.
Yeah, he did.
Reading the comics of Hulk and whatnot, I think they did Professor Hulk dirty.
I think they do Bruce Banner dirty every time.
Yeah.
It's also hard to like incorporate his movie, his singular movie, into the MCU because it's a completely different actor.
Right.
You talking about the Incredible Hulk in like 2004?
Yes, technically that was supposed
Abomination.
That was supposed to be the first MCU movie, but then it
wasn't.
Well, there was Blade.
That was a great Marvel movie, though. That was the best Hulk movie that's ever going to come out. That shit was great.
You know what's funny? There are some people out there who don't even remember that Blade is a part of the Marvel universe. Just
he is.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying some people don't remember that because they don't really.
All they have to do is play what's the game called? Like,
but he's
Marvel
not in the
Ultimate or something like that.
He's not in the MCU. The MCU is strictly like the Avenger timeline.
Yeah, but he was one of like the. I don't know I can't say the first Marvel like superhero movie.
I know he was one of the first black Marvel characters.
Yes, he was.
Yeah. And then like a little bit later there was Spawn.
Yes.
All right. Yes. Speaking of, all right, I have one that.
Oh, that's DC. I'm a fucking idiot.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure the first black DC character was Black Lightning.
Yes, it was.
And then, I'm trying to think. I think it might have been, King T'Challa, the first Marvel character.
Oh, Black Panther?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was the first black character, but I don't know. But I do have some quick facts that I pulled up on facts.net. So I wanted to go over a good few. The first comic was published by Martin Goodman in 1939. So, what?
Let's fight the Nazis.
Almost 80 years ago? 80 plus years ago? Something around there? But as of 2009, Marvel has released 32,000 comics.
Yikes.
This next one actually surprised me a lot more than any of the other ones. Do you guys know who made the first appearance as a Marvel hero?
Was it Spider-Man?
No. It might surprise you a little bit.
Ooh.
I don't know.
It's the Human Torch.
What? Get out of here.
Yeah, Human Torch made the first appearance of any Marvel hero.
Huh.
Which is weird because he's like such a roped together character that's like with a team, you know?
Yeah, and he's obviously not as popular as like all the others.
Yep. Marvel Comics used to be called Timely Publications.
That much I knew from watching that free Stan Lee documentary.
Marvel almost bought DC in 1984.
Mhm.
And there is a frog with the powers of Thor.
Yep, I know that one. There's also a Goat Man.
And the last one, Doctor Doom briefly played the role of Iron Man.
Yeah, briefly. Glad it didn't stick though, because RDJ is really good. Well, was really good.
He did.
Yeah,
he did. Dude.
he did.
I can tell you that for fucking free.
Yes, sir.
I wish he was back though.
All right,
I mean-
what do we have next? All right, what was the first Marvel movie you guys remember watching?
Oh, that's. Ooh.
I think the first one that I've ever watched was Blade.
Okay.
I would have to agree. Yeah, I don't really remember much, but I do. Yeah, that was one of them. Also, The Incredible Hulk was another good one when I was a kid. But yeah, I'm not.
I think if I look at release dates, which one I probably watched first was probably I think I watched the 2002 Spider-Man movie first.
Oh, that's a good one.
With Tobey Maguire. I think that was the first one I watched.
You mean the best Spider-Man?
Yeah.
He's not the best Spider-Man.
No, definitely not. But second best. Better than Andrew Garfield.
You all have Tom Holland as your first?
Probably, yeah. He plays it really well.
I
just
think
don't
Tom Holland
like-
plays it well because he's actually close to that age.
Yeah.
I just don't like how they have Aunt May as a younger woman when Aunt May is.
Aunt May hot as fuck,
Aunt
bro.
May-
Aunt May can get it any day,
Aunt
man.
May is not supposed to be hot, bruh.
No,
Aunt May can get
Aunt
it.
May
I'm
in the
talking about the one from
yeah,
2002.
yeah, the first movie she can get it. Aunt May's solid, bro. She a 10.
Yeah, right.
But
You got them gamey num-nums, you know?
yo. But yeah, no. So I'm just gonna put this out there. We're gonna talk about it later about our favorite Spider-Mans, but I feel like Tom Holland is my favorite Spider-Man, and then as I watch them back now, like when I was younger, I would say Tobey Maguire, but I recently watched all of them, and it probably goes Tom Holland,
Toby.
Andrew, and then Tobey.
Andrew Maguire.
What?
Yeah. Hang on.
Yeah.
Wait,
Listen,
you
listen, hold
ranked
on.
Andrew
What?
second over Maguire?
Yes, hold on.
Ooh.
Let me show you. Let me tell you why. All right.
Okay.
Tobey Maguire is a 30-year-old man playing a 16/18-year-old character.
Not when
And he
it
doesn't
aired, he
fit.
didn't.
It doesn't fit. And then, but I do believe and he doesn't fit Peter Parker at all, is more what I'm saying. He fits Spider-Man very well. He's a very good Spider-Man, but I don't believe he plays Peter Parker well.
That's what I was just about to say. Like, in terms of Peter Parker's, Tom Holland is number one, but in terms of Spider-Man, I think Tobey Maguire got the.
So here's the reason
First
why
round.
I have Tom as number one. But because, okay, so Tobey is a great Spider-Man. I think Andrew Garfield plays the best Peter Parker. Like, just Peter Parker. Because,
I
I mean,
have to disagree with that.
my man my man kind of, like, got his girlfriend killed and stuff, so he's definitely not the best Spider-Man.
He fucking.
But, poor Gwen. Rest in peace, Emma Stone. But,
R.I.P.
yeah. So Andrew Garfield, he fits the quirky, nerdy part of Peter Parker that Tobey Maguire didn't really get. Because, Tobey's nerdy, but I feel like he wasn't, like, he didn't fit Peter that well because of his age and everything else. And then, I think Tom Holland's a great mixture of both, and I think that's why it takes my number one spot.
Yeah, but I would say Andrew Garfield like is way too pretty to be Peter Parker. You know what I mean?
No, I heard that before, but the weird thing is Andrew Garfield's actually older than Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like when I watched those movies, he gave him like a really weird like confidence to him even before the powers.
He
You know
was
what I
like,
mean?
instead of like a complete nerd, he was more of a skateboard nerd kind of thing.
Yeah, so he was kind of like a what's it called, a scene kid rather than
Yeah.
like a geek.
Yeah, but that's why I think Tom Holland's the best. I think Tom Holland plays a good mixture of both.
Yeah, I would agree to that.
But Harley, you were saying?
I can't agree that Andrew Garfield is second best. Like I have to say Tom Holland plays both of them well, which is something that neither one could do. But Andrew Garfield, I think his acting was kind of stale for me. Like it all seemed kind of stale.
That's how I feel about the complete regular Spider-Man version, like the Sony version, the first one with Tobey.
Yeah.
Those whole movie trilogies, if you go watch now, are incredibly stale.
That's because they're a product of their time.
Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, the last one came out in like 2006, so they should have been a lot better. But I feel like the Amazing Spider-Mans had the best movies.
I have to say they have some of the best villains. With
yes, they also have better villains. Everyone's always like, everyone's always like Tom or not Tom Holland's. Tobey Maguire's villains are the best. I'm like, not really, bro. Like Green Goblin's kind of ass.
Killed himself.
He was literally
old man.
Green Goblin was just an old man with grenades.
Yeah.
And then
he's like Uncle Terry.
Sandman was another old man made out of sand. That weakness was water.
And he literally turned at the end to a good guy.
Yeah,
and then,
literally. And Venom was not even Venom. It was some scrawny little bastard.
I hated
him. Little bastard.
No, it was still Eddie Brock, but
it was some scrawny bastard who was not Venom. In every comic or anything portraying Venom, he's some big, beefy monster, not some skinny ass kid.
Venom got soloed in like 20 minutes after Eddie Brock had him.
He had like 20, like you were saying, like 20 minutes of screen time, complained, and then died. Yeah. Basically,
the whole time he was in that movie, all he did was bitch and complain about every little fucking thing. Like, oh, you're stealing my job, blah, 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 blah. Like, bro, shut up.
I mean, yeah, I'd be complaining about that too.
Harley, if you don't stop, I'm gonna rub dirt in your eyes. But yeah, no, that's my take on it. All right, who was you guys' favorite superhero growing up? Growing up, not as in like your favorite now.
I'll let you go ahead, Harley.
Well, I always had a bit of a mixture of who was my favorite. It was always Deadpool and Iron Man, always, and it, to be honest, still is. But I also was a fan of Batman because of around my time, the new Batman movies came out with Christian Bale, who I think is the best Batman, who went against Scarecrow, Bane. You know, that was another one of my favorites. That's not Marvel though, but yeah. Iron Man, and Deadpool were probably my favorite growing up.
See, it's funny you say that because I feel like as a kid I was more of a DC kid, and then I grew into Marvel. But I've always loved Spider-Man. I feel like he was always my favorite as a kid. But then DC wise, I was a big Batman fan, and then like I got to like the DC universe now, and I was like, wow, Ben Affleck's Batman sucks.
I cannot wait to see Robert Pattinson's take, man.
No, don't even, man. I don't want to see no
he looks
Edward
like he's
from
doing
Twilight,
so fucking good. You're just running off of past atrocities.
Are y'all talking about the new Batman with the new guy?
Very new Batman. Robert Pattinson, the dude who played Edward from fucking Twilight, is playing Batman.
So fucking what? Have you not seen the trailers? He looks like he's about to do a phenomenal job.
I do not care. Nobody.
You're
will
just
take
a little
crybaby,
man. Watch it, and I bet it's gonna be your favorite fucking movie, guaranteed.
Yeah, I probably will go watch it. I ain't gonna lie.
Like, I'll watch it, but it's gonna be shit compared to the rest.
Yeah, right. Because Affleck is definitely better, right?
Hey, I never said Affleck was good. I fucking hate him too.
Affleck is terrible as Batman. He just doesn't fit at all. I mean, he fits the fact that he's like a 38-year-old person who lives in his dad's basement. But besides that,
I'm gonna be honest. The best Batmans were probably Christian Bale, Val Kilmer, and Adam West.
Yeah, Val Kilmer. Let me show you my nipple suit and have a woman rub on me and go, "Yeah, latex is the best."
I don't
Anyone
like
complain
Adam's-
about fucking Edward?
I don't like
mean,
Adam West's Batman costume.
No, I didn't like his
Dude.
costume, but you have to respect the OG Batman, who is Adam West. You have to, because without him, there wouldn't be a Batman.
My man just looks like he's wearing a t-shirt and boxers with a cape.
I mean, did you see Robin in those movies? Like, I mean, provocative.
Yo, we're not going to talk about how Batman just finds orphans and turns them into crime fighters.
Literally, with everyone, the first Robin, Nightwing, fucking Damian Wayne, literally all of them.
Right. It's just like
Well,
Batman
actually,
season.
no, Damian Wayne is actually the only one that is actually his.
Yeah, that's his actual kid.
He had Damian with Ra's al Ghul's bitch.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know her name. It's either his wife or his daughter. It's one or the other. I think it's his daughter.
It's fucking Batman sees an orphanage, and in his mind, he just goes, "It's free real estate."
And also, Damian Wayne's probably the best out of the Waynes besides Batman himself.
I think Jason is the better.
Okay, yes, Jason is probably the best, but I'm saying Damian as of like ruthless wise, like Batman
okay.
does not care.
Isn't Jason
Damian
Red Hood?
does not. Yeah,
Yeah.
Jason turned into Red Hood. Yeah. Also, Arkham Knight too.
Arkham Knights. I can't wait to play that.
Great game. I'm not going to spoil it, but great game.
All right. So, who do you guys think was the best villain in the Marvel universe?
Ooh.
Loki. I'm just gonna go an easy answer. Thanos.
Huh?
Okay.
Who'd you say?
I'm gonna say Thanos. Just easy answer because he really soloed half of America.
I'm gonna say
Half
Loki.
the world. What do you mean?
He is a multi-Marvel movie villain.
Yeah, but I can't go with. Listen, I can't call Loki a villain because I'm like he's more of an anti-hero than a villain.
I mean, that's
anyone
true.
who turns good in the movie, I can't call a villain. Like villain has to be strictly evil. That's why Venom's not. That's why Venom's not my pick because Venom's good in the new movies.
Right. Okay. So if we're going with that,
So, are we going off of the movies, or are we going off of anything?
or just Marvel in general?
Yeah, Marvel in general.
Okay.
I would say it's either Thanos or that guy from Doctor Strange, the first movie, the guy who's like
Dormammu, and no, I have someone better, and who would be a greater villain? It is Galactus, Eater of Worlds. He literally devours fucking planets.
Oh, the guy from Eternals.
No, but close. Galactus. Oh, you don't know who Galactus is? Really?
Like I said, I didn't read the comics. I'm pretty sure
He is a massive motherfucker who has like purple headgear and shit. He's been in a lot of Marvel movies too.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
So, Galactus, Eater of Worlds. That man.
I have one that might throw you guys off a little bit.
What's up?
Apocalypse.
To agree with that.
That's an X-Men one, right?
No, you're thinking of Darkseid. No, Apocalypse is part of the Marvel universe.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But he was battling people like Thor, Dracula, and all of them other people, and like stomping them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, that's why I said fucking. That's why I said Thanos because he really just beat like all the Avengers by himself.
His lackeys were kind of lacking.
But you would also have to take into accountability of if they would win against somebody like a better villain. Like, would Thanos compare up to like Galactus or other people like that, or even any of the Celestials?
Who did Galactus get killed by?
Galactus can 100% stop Thanos.
Yeah, Galactus can stop Thanos. Galactus is just a badass. You really can't kill him.
Actually, you know who probably is the best villain? Star-Lord's dad.
Who?
Star-Lord's dad? Yeah.
Ego. Okay, Ego.
Because that motherfucker just creates worlds.
No, man, that motherfucker had children and killed them. If they weren't the right ones. That man
I think what he did right was like if he got, tired of his woman, he's like, I'm
gonna give her cancer.
just like Oprah, you get a tumor. and
So,
you get a tooth.
real question. Do y'all think what Thanos did was good or bad? Do you agree with his
Good.
plan or disagree?
Good.
Because
As,
just like
as
he was
shitty
saying,
as it is, but the world is like massively overpopulated.
yeah, and not
I
only
do
that,
have
like
to agree.
it could 100%. Like what I really liked about his plan was like he was saying, there's no like rich, there's no poor that can
It
alternate
is
this decision.
random.
It could be you, it could be me. Just snap 50%.
Yeah, like
Exactly.
Thanos really like kind of almost could have committed suicide there because he could have been chosen as well.
Exactly. And that's why
Yeah.
I like that. There was no discrimination. There was no class to be involved in it. Just boom, 50%
I'll never-
gone.
I would never forget the scene though where when Thanos snaps and then everyone's just looking around and they're just turned to ashes and then fucking everyone in the theater's just bawling their eyes out.
I love the whole like, oh shit look that everybody gives. Like, damn, he really do that, huh?
And it like I even cried when Spider-Man went out because he was the only person who could feel it because of his spider sense.
Yeah.
And
Oh, damn, that's right. I forgot about
you
that.
want to know something even more terrible about that? He improvised his lines in there to make it even more sad.
Oh man.
Like they literally said he forgot his words and he just improvised and it actually came out better, so they kept it.
That's like one of the best scenes in the entire Infinity War was fucking Dave Bautista saying who or what is Gamora? What the fuck did he say?
Why is Gamora?
Why is Gamora?
Yeah, that was completely improvised.
I'll do you one better. Why is Gamora?
Yeah.
So I got a question for you both then.
Mm-hmm.
So my favorite superhero of all time since I was a little kid,
What? You turned into a
even up
robot
till
there.
now, has always been Wolverine. What do you think happened to him during the snap?
He was already dead. Wolverine was already dead.
I did, but was he dead during that time? Because
Legacy or Thanos did it in the comic.
He did.
Here, let me see. What?
Yeah, so like, because I mean, in the comics, Wolverine has regenerated just from cells fully. So
yes, but if you watch Logan, his regeneration powers were waning. He didn't really have them anymore. Therefore,
but again,
stay.
Logan takes place far off into the future from when the snap happens.
I don't know if that's true or not. I think Logan happened before the snap.
Well, all right. Since he's doing his research, I'm going to do my own because I'm almost certain.
We lost Craig there for a second, so we had to add him back in. But
see what happens when everybody starts insulting him.
Yeah. But Marvel or X-Men and them are not in the MCU. Like they're in what's called the Marvel Legacy universe. And then
it's kind of like a tomato type of deal.
No, not at all. Because the only people that are in the MCU universe
are X-Men and etc. Well, then wait a minute. Then which would Deadpool be in? Would he be in MCU or MC Legacy? Because he was in both.
He's in Legacies. In the current timelines, he's in Legacies.
Well, I could argue it could be both. Because
here's the thing.
Because he was in the Wolverine origin story, but then also in Deadpool, it takes more place in MCU-ish area.
No, Deadpool is still Marvel Legacy.
MCL? Okay.
No, yeah. It's so what happens is most likely they will be able to switch them over once Spider-Man's new movie comes out because all the worlds are about to combine. But as of right now, the only people that are in the MCU, like their movies, are from all of the movies from like Captain America and stuff like that, on to the most recent Avenger movie. That's all MCU, and then the Netflix characters like Luke Cage, the Punisher, Daredevil, Jessica Jones, they're all MCU. But yeah.
So here's the thing, though. Deadpool can kind of be considered that because obviously he knows about Thanos.
Yeah, and
But that's more of because of a fourth wall break kind of thing. Because you could say that it's as easy as the MC universe could be like movies in the MC legacy, you know?
Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying.
So like it comes down to as simple as that. But all right, let's get to. I want to go over since we did lose Nate. Where was my topics? There they are. Who do you guys think is the strongest Avenger?
Wait. So, are we talking just from the Avengers? Like, just from the Avengers itself, like
Yes.
current and past Avengers?
Oh, well, any current and past. So, who's the strongest? Because, like, there's always the argument Thor or Hulk, basically, is what they...
See, I'm going to throw a curveball and say America, because Captain America could take them both on.
I don't know if he's stronger, though, than Thor. I think Thor could have...
I think throwing hands, America's got the upper hand. I really do. Because listen, in the first Avengers movie, when Thor full power swings his hammer down towards the ground, America blocks it with his shield. That's not
hands. That's because it's vibranium. That'll do that no matter what.
Thor went straight up with Hulk, and Hulk would kick the shit out of Captain America.
No, Thor beat the fuck out of Hulk in Thor Ragnarok when they did the fight. The only reason he won is because the guy shocked him.
No, remember? And when they were on the Avengers plane, big ass plane, and they were fighting on the Quinjet thing?
Yeah, but that wasn't full power Thor or Hulk, though.
Yeah, but Thor still fucking curb stomped him.
Okay,
I think Thor is probably the most powerful and strongest.
I think so too.
I would have to disagree and say Banner for the simple fact that if we're taking into account their strongest forms, Worldbreaker Hulk would easily destroy any of Thor's other forms.
But Thor's dead, bro. Thor can't die.
Worldbreaker Hulk can literally killed everyone in the comics by himself as Worldbreaker Hulk.
Thor got his eyeball. Thor got his eyeball cut out and then just put a synthetic eye in. Like, it was no big deal.
You also have to remember, with Thor's homeworld being gone, Asgard, his power is not like it used to be.
Yes, but you also got to remember, because you were bringing up the fact that Worldbreaker Hulk killed everybody. Deadpool did that too, but he was just Deadpool. He wasn't
that's what I'm saying. Deadpool
or anything like that.
A special type of but Deadpool really can't die. It's the same way with Wolverine. He can literally regenerate from a puddle.
Okay, but you just said Wolverine was dead, so obviously he can die, and obviously there are ways to stop Deadpool.
Well, we were about an Avenger, but
we were talking about Avengers and current.
But here's the reason why Thor beats Hulk, because like I said earlier, Hulk manages to cockblock himself. So if he can't turn into Hulk, he's just Banner. Thor is literally always a god, no matter what. So like, if they fought and Banner couldn't get it up per se, Banner's getting stomped into the fucking ground. So that's why I think Thor's more powerful, because he's always powerful. He doesn't just lose a step when he's not feeling great.
Hey guys, Scarlet Witch is obviously the most powerful Avenger.
No, shut up.
Scarlet Witch sucks. At least the MCU version sucks.
Yeah, the MCU is garbage.
She's cute, but besides that,
and she really ain't even that cute.
Nah.
I mean, don't worry. She could get it. But like,
I mean, she would have to wear a bag. I'm just saying.
No, she ain't even that. She's not bad look. I'm just saying, like, she ain't my type.
She kind of is. She kind of ugly.
Let's do this. What's your top 10s?
Go ahead, Harley.
Going from 10? We're going from 1. I'll go from 1.
I was like, I don't care, no matter how you want to do it.
Well, 1 would be a tie between Deadpool and Iron Man. You can't really decide between the two. Second would have to be, I would say Thor. I've really liked him and everything from the comics to the movies. I'd have to say Thor would be second.
Yeah, see, that's why I told you to make the list. You say you knew what you was going to do.
I knew, but like I'm trying to think of all the Marvel characters is kind of hard.
That's why I said make the list.
Shit. I'm not gonna say no one like Captain America. 'Cause I really don't like him that much. I
Do
know.
you want me to go while you think of your list?
Yes, you can.
All right. So I'm gonna go from top to bottom. Top being like number one. Number one being Wolverine.
Okay.
Number two being Thor because I love Thor. 3 Spider-Man because I grew up with Spider-Man, so I don't know how everybody else feels about that. Daredevil, which is number 5, because I mean he doesn't really technically have powers, but he does kick ass as a blind dude, and he's also a lawyer. Punisher, I like his storyline, and I like how he's just kind of like, nah, fuck justice. I'm gonna kill whoever I feel needs killing.
Man's is crazy.
Yeah. I also really like Cyclops, so he's gonna be number 6.
Okay, I dig that.
Nightcrawler as number 7 because I've always wanted the ability to teleport.
He's always pretty cool.
Number 8, I really like Iceman.
Okay.
Because I like, he can make my snow cones and whatnot. Number 8, I almost said Cyclops again. Colossus from the Deadpool movies.
Yes.
I really like him because he's good comic relief. Number 9, Doctor Strange.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you guys can get why.
Yeah.
He's Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I thought you were being serious there for a second. I was going to be mad. And then number 10, Black Panther.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I can respect that.
All right, Harley, you got yours, or you want me to go?
No, I think I got it. Number 1 would be Deadpool. Number 2 would have to be Iron Man, for obvious reasons. Number 3, Thor. 4 would be Spider-Man because I'm just like everybody else. I grew up with Spider-Man, whether it be Maguire, Andrew, or Tom. It doesn't matter. They're all really good. 4 would be 5 would be Wolverine. I've always liked him, especially Hugh Jackman because he's great. And then I would say for 6, Doctor Strange. First of all, it's Benedict Cumberbatch that plays him, and he's great. And second of all, it's fucking Doctor Strange. He is incredible.
And my dick come on her back.
Was that 6 or 7?
6.
Okay, 7. I would have to say Captain Marvel. Not any particular Captain Marvel, but just Captain Marvel because the Captain
Brie
Marvel
Larson
is awesome.
I think Brie Larson's Captain Marvel's annoying.
Yeah, I think she's kind of annoying. Not gonna lie, but the comic book Captain Marvel was good though. Then I would have to say for 8, Star-Lord. I really like him.
Star-Lord.
First of all, because of Pratt, and second of all, in the movies, he's literally the same way, just a jokester who's like semi-serious but not really serious.
Yeah, until he found out his mom had a tumor.
Venom would have to be next. Well, Venom and Punisher, because I don't want to leave either one out because I really like both of them. And then I would have to say Doctor Doom. I've always liked him.
All right, mine probably gonna throw you off for a little spin. My top 10 in first place, Captain America. It's my boy.
Kind of figured.
2 is Spider-Man.
Yeah.
3 is the Punisher.
Okay.
4 is Iron Man.
Okay.
5 is Wolverine.
Wow, these are really throwing me for a loop.
6 is Black Panther. 7 is Thor. I got 8 as Daredevil. 9 as Ghost Rider.
Ooh, okay.
And then 10 is Drax the Destroyer.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
really?
Not gonna lie, the only ones that threw me off were the last 3. Well, Drax not really that much because it's Drax.
But it's not like comic book Drax. It's Dave Bautista's Drax.
Yes. Why is Gamora Drax? Yeah.
Mr. I'm invisible. Where's Drax?
Yes, that's the only reason he made my list is because Dave Bautista plays him and he fucking did phenomenal.
He did great. Yeah, but the other 2 you said kind of threw me for a loop.
All right, so are you guys ready to run through this real quick?
Let's do it. Let's bop it.
All right, we got a quick tourney. We got 30 participants but we
Yikes.
just gonna get through it. So
So no arguing, just talking.
yeah, round 1, we have Gamora versus Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
I figured. Yeah, we all agree on that one.
Got no
I feel like a lot of these we're gonna agree on.
Yeah, probably.
And number 2, we have Wong from Doctor Strange and Nebula.
Wong.
Yeah. The name alone makes me want to vote for him.
It's really
Right.
Doctor Strange.
Also, this is just the MCU, so Logan and them won't be in this.
Okay.
It's just the movies and the Netflix shows. So, Ant-Man versus Hawkeye.
Ant-Man.
Hawkeye.
Ant-Man.
Sorry, I don't really care for Ant-Man that much.
He didn't even do what I wanted him to do.
If Ant-Man goes big, Hawkeye gets squished. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So that's why I'm saying Ant-Man.
All right, I think we all agreed on this one already. Black Widow versus Scarlet Witch.
Black Widow.
Scarlett Johansson.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Mantis versus the Punisher.
Punisher.
Punisher rips her head off.
Spider-Man versus Jessica Jones.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like Jessica Jones.
Oh, okay. Hulk versus Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Hulkbuster. All he has to do is put on the Hulkbuster suit and he's golden.
Black Panther versus the Winter Soldier.
Black Panther.
Winter Soldier.
Ooh, I was gonna say Black Panther.
Black Panther, because he outdoes him in literally everything. Speed, strength, agility, everything.
Groot versus Thor.
Thor.
He cuts him down like a fucking...
This is my friend Tree.
The Falcon / Captain America against Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel fucking smokes.
Fucking Falcon. I love Falcon.
Yeah.
Oh, but
it's not more who I think would win. It's more of which character I think is better developed.
Yeah.
I thought we were doing with who would win, man.
No, I meant
Captain Marvel would smash.
The better character.
Okay, the better character. Okay.
Star-Lord versus Iron Fist.
Star-Lord.
Damn.
Yeah, no, I did, but Star-Lord, I already said Star-Lord's great.
Drax versus Rocket.
Drax.
Oh,
wait a minute. Wait, we said Rocket Raccoon? Oh, I have to go Raccoon. I'm sorry.
I'm sticking with Drax.
Yeah, I'm sticking with Drax, too.
I kind of figured, but I had to change.
Daredevil versus Luke Cage.
Daredevil.
Ooh, Luke Cage.
Okay, I'm going to go Daredevil.
Yes, sir.
Luke Cage was cool, but, like, I don't know.
I don't know.
This one, I don't know if you guys will know, but it's War Machine versus Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi, yeah.
Yeah, fuck you, War Machine. You got crippled. Vision versus Captain America.
Vision versus Captain America.
Captain America.
He just puts the shield right between
Captain, yeah. All right, round 2. Loki versus Doctor Strange.
Ooh,
Loki.
Go ahead, Harley.
I said Doctor Strange.
Oh shit. Doctor Strange.
I'll
give it to him.
Yes,
Wong versus Hawkeye.
Wong.
Fuck. Because of the new show, I'm gonna say Hawkeye.
Okay.
Oh.
I haven't watched the show yet, but
I haven't either.
Good.
All right. Black Widow versus Punisher.
Punisher.
My man's got PTSD. I can't take this away from him. Spider-Man versus Iron Man.
Spider-Man.
Iron Man.
Spider-Man.
Oh, you fucking Iron Man fan or Spider-Man fanboys.
Yeah.
Black Panther versus Thor.
Thor.
Black Panther.
Yeah, Thor. I like Black Panther, but he'd get smoked.
And he said
The Falcon versus Star-Lord.
Star-Lord.
Damn, Falcon.
Fuck you, Falcon. Take the back seat like you always have.
Drax versus Daredevil.
On your left.
Drax.
Daredevil.
Why is Daredevil get slaughtered?
Shang-Chi versus Captain America.
America.
I hate to say it.
America.
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
All right, round 3. Doctor Strange versus Hawkeye.
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
No doubt.
Okay.
No.
The Punisher versus Spider-Man.
Punisher. Punisher.
Spider-Man.
Shit, I don't want to do the Punisher. I'm sorry, but the Netflix show goes unbeaten, bro.
Exactly.
He's such a badass, bro.
I completely forgot about the fucking Netflix show. God damn it, the Punisher.
That's what I've been going off,
bro.
Yeah.
I'm switching my vote, Punisher. Forgot about that show.
Thor versus Spider or Star-Lord.
Thor.
Thor.
That's fine. Thor. Drax versus Captain America.
Drax.
Captain America.
Thank you.
You fucking fanboys.
Way better developed character than Drax. Way better.
Doctor Strange against the Punisher.
Doctor Strange.
Punisher.
Doctor Strange because he can put that bitch in an endless loop just like Dormammu.
Thor, Captain America.
Thor,
Captain America, yeah, Thor.
Damn, Captain America.
Yeah, fuck you.
All right, and then Punisher versus Thor.
Punisher.
Thor.
Ooh, I don't know. I think I like the Punisher's character better.
Mm-hmm. Yep, better developed.
No, I'm not gonna lie though. So the Punisher wins, obviously, but Thor's character in the MCU, I didn't like how Chris Hemsworth played him for like his first few movies.
Hey!
I didn't like Thor's character until like the first Avengers movie.
Hey, I liked the first Thor movie and Dark World. That shit was good.
Dark World was a shitty movie.
No, it wasn't.
Dark World was a shitty movie.
No,
Thor Ragnarok was the best Thor movie.
He peaked at Ragnarok, yeah.
Yeah, because he was able to put his humor and his seriousness in one movie. It was great. Yeah. But don't doubt the other two Thor movies. They were great.
The first one was alright. The second one, not so much.
Okay. How about this? What series is y'all's favorite, from the Thor series to the Iron Man to the Captain America series? Like in those type of movies,
haven't watched them
what
yet.
is your favorite? Oh, you haven't watched like 1, 2, and 3 of said movies?
Oh wait, of what? What are we talking about?
Captain America, Iron Man, and Thor. Which series would have to be your best? Like 1, 2, and 3 of
Iron Man.
Captain America. Iron Man.
I was gonna say Iron Man's my favorite, just because 1 was great, told the origin story perfectly. 2 and cool
2 was,
I do
3
not,
was.
Listen, I do not care what anyone says. 2 was probably one of my favorites, especially because of Mickey Rourke's character Whiplash. I thought he was a cool character and had basically
underused,
very underused and very underrated. He has the brains to match up with Stark. If they would have used him correctly, it would have gone really, really better. It would have been way better than it was.
Yeah, okay, so Iron Man 1, fantastic movie. Iron Man 2, slightly average. The third Iron Man, amazing. I love that one. That's probably my favorite Marvel movie. Is Iron Man 3.
Bringing out all the suits and then coming in and just like exploding them. Christmas came early.
Yeah, and then Captain America, I'll go with. So the first one, amazing, probably one of the best ones. The first Avenger, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, the first Avenger.
So that one's amazing. What was his second one?
Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier.
That's probably my favorite. That's probably my favorite, and then it would go the first Avenger, and then obviously Civil War. Civil War was okay.
Civil War was alright. Yeah, no, I like Civil War.
I'm talking about Winter Soldier. I don't know. I don't really.
Winter Soldier is an movie.
That's more of like a spy movie than a superhero movie.
Kind of, but
I think what made Winter Soldier better was Samuel L. Jackson's performance in it.
Every movie he plays in is great.
Motherfucker gets sniped through a goddamn wall.
No, I like the Samuel L. Jackson from Homecoming. No, wait, what's the one? Far From Home.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, that's all we really have today, I think.
This is fun. A little superhero nonsense, a little back and forth with the boys.
Yeah.
Back and forth with the boys.
It's definitely feeling good to be back on the podcast, though.
Yeah,
that's my first time, so it feels good.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well,
Next
thank you guys for joining.
next time maybe we could do like every Marvel character in like that like tournament style thing.
Bro, there's like 5,000 Marvel characters.
No, I'm
You didn't
saying like
close on that.
no, I'm saying like pick out like the best ones like you did for like the MCU, but do it for most of Marvel. Like not all of them, but like you did with this, but do more of the other side, not MCU.
Yeah, like put a poll in the main server, and then like here's a list of 30 superheroes. Everybody picks 10,
Yeah,
and then we have like a little tournament thing.
or everyone picks like 2 or 5 or something like that.
All right,
So we could have like Deadpool and all those people in there too.
All right, we'll see. But all right, that's all we have time for today, guys. Thanks for checking us out. Like, share, subscribe. Do you guys' thing. We'll do ours.
Listen to all the previous episodes before this one.
Yeah, sure. You can do that. Give us some
You can
watch
see how
time,
we
baby.
progressed in
Give us some
content.
watch time. But all right, have a good night.
Bye, K-Mom.